Hi and welcome to Karl's Kick. My name's Craig McLean and I'm here with Karl Bryan. In this edition of Karl's Kick, we're going to be discussing your unique selling proposition, otherwise known as USP. Karl, I know this is a point for small business owners, but could you explain how a small business would make themselves unique?
Look, no problem. And again, I think this is a really a critical area. This is something that I think if you get it right, you can set yourself apart and do super well in the business world and really make some noise. Do it poorly, and I think you're just going to, a lot of the time you're just going to be an also-ran. You're going to spend a lot more money on marketing and advertising and promoting yourself than you otherwise need to, and you're not going to sort of get that, what I call, making noise out there in the marketplace. So okay. Maybe what I'll do, maybe we'll start with some really powerful ones to give you a baseline, okay? 3 of the more powerful ones ever created, and this is my opinion, by the way, but that's shared with, many others that are reasonably sought after in the marketing world, but 3 that I would say are as powerful as any. Number 1 would be Domino's. When fresh hot pizza in 30 minutes or less, or it's free. I think it's actually fresh piping hot pizza in 30 minutes or less, or it's free. Okay, that statement basically took a guy from pretty much a struggling college kid to, I believe he now owns the Detroit Tigers today, right? So I mean, the guy he's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. No. Remove that statement, that unique selling proposition, and he's just another also-ran. How difficult do you think it is to open up a pizza place in the average city and do well? I mean, it is a struggle, right? Difficult. Okay, and he's gone on to create such a successful business that he can buy the Detroit Tigers. Think about that denomination. It's crazy. And the difference between him and the guy next door, clearly there's some systems and a little bit of financing behind it, but strictly speaking, it's that statement that catapulted him to success. Another one, in fact, I was just in Memphis not too long ago, Memphis, Tennessee, where FedEx was born. Okay, and basically they're saying is when it absolutely, positively has to be there the next day. Okay, super powerful. And once again, FedEx actually own more, the largest fleet of airplanes in the world. They own more than United, Air Canada. I mean, they own more airplanes than any of the airlines. It's crazy. Okay. It's not even their game. And weirdly, and then actually McDonald's own more real estate than everybody but the Catholic Church, okay? Not bad for a bunch of burger boys.
Exactly.
And then actually Coca-Cola has the largest fleet of trucks than any company in the world. So isn't it interesting that, the game that you're in is sometimes not really the game that you're in, weirdly, right? But anyways, the bottom line is FedEx, without that unique selling proposition, that statement, quote unquote, they're just not, they're not, owning all these airplanes, let's put it that way. Walmart, the low price leader. Okay, not nearly as powerful in my opinion as the others, but it's very much a positioning statement to say that, look, we're less expensive, so come shop with us. Another one that I really like is Robert Allen. No money down real estate. Again, super powerful, right? Super powerful, and it's great. So anyways, but let's talk about the process a little bit. So now you're sitting out there and you're thinking, okay, well, I want to come up with one of these powerful statements for myself because I want to become noticed. I want to make some noise in the marketplace. And again, you are exposed to 3,000 commercial messages every day. And so am I. Okay, and so are the people listening. That's at a minimum, by the way. That's on a bad day. So if you want to make some noise, you need to be saying something that's going to get heard. Okay, yeah. So basically, number 1, it explains your position against the competition. Okay, so FedEx basically are saying the competition are delivering this stuff in 3 days. We're doing it in 1. Okay, and in 3 days, the decision's made, the account's closed, you didn't get the job, right? So that's basically their position against the competition. So how do you position yourself against the competition? Price, service. See, what most people do is they go service, quality, dependability. Now, those are the areas that you want to be concentrating on in the categories, but they aren't the words that you want to be using. Those words mean nothing. Everybody just expects good service. Everybody just expects, dependability. Everybody expects quality. So those words don't mean anything, but the premise behind them do. We'll get to that in a second. So it explains your position against the competition. It also answers the question, why should I choose you? Okay, like Walmart, for instance, we're the low price leader. Well, you should choose me because we're less expensive. No money down real estate. You should choose me because you don't have any money and you want to buy some real estate. Okay, so it basically, it's a positioning statement against those that you're competing against, and it's why should I choose you? The unique benefit that you will deliver. Okay, again, if something's going to be there overnight versus in 3 days, that's unique, absolutely, and it's powerful and it's difficult, and the competition isn't going to be able to do it quickly. That's another thing, speed. If the competition can come in and sort of swoop in really quickly, your unique selling proposition isn't going to be quite as powerful, because if they've got any brains and they're paying attention, which presumably they do, you can your unique selling proposition could be short-lived. Okay, so you also want to be able to make it quantifiable. Okay, so create a situation where they can sort of count it, right? So I give you $10,000 and you give me $20,000 back. Like you sold me money at a discount, hugely powerful. If ever you can do that, create a situation where you sell money at a discount. So you give me 10 grand and I give you 20 back, but it's going to take me 6 months. That's powerful, right? That's a great way to be able to sell something. But if you can make it quantifiable, so 1 hour Martinizing, 12-hour relief, 1 hour 1 hour glasses. Okay, so we're going to go to the shopping center and we got our prescription. Well, we don't want to have to come back tomorrow. We don't have to get back in the car. Well, 1 hour we can hang around and do some shopping and go get something to eat. If it's going to be 3-4 hours, it doesn't have the same power. So 1 hour glasses is suddenly quantifiable, super powerful. So again, and if you could put yourself in that position, that's a good thing.